Welcome to the Media Cow's commentary and impressions on Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Multiplayer Update 1.0. We are being joined by Managing Editor William Dewey.
Hello.
And I am Senior Editor Raymond Siegel. I'm going to start off by saying that the load times for this game are ridiculous. Not the loading itself, but the actual getting into a match. I've edited the video down so that you're only going to see 3 minutes and 40 seconds of the trying to get into a match, but
in reality it's like what?
Seriously, the games are 10 minutes long, and I recorded 40 minutes of video because the other 30 minutes are me just trying to get into a game. So you're only experiencing a tenth of the waiting time that I had to do. And the reason why I'm not taking that out is because I want you, as a listener and a viewer, to understand what it takes to get into a match before you even start playing.
Do you think this has anything to do with that it's new DLC and just there's not a lot of people that are playing it?
I would think the opposite. I would think that there were enough people playing Assassin's Creed that, you know, the DLC is free. It's not like, you know, people are having to buy this or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You download the DLC, and I figure the people that are playing multiplayer are going to want to try it out. So there should be plenty of people playing it. I don't know if that's just not the case, or if it's something wrong with Ubisoft servers, but you can't get into a match for the longest time. And so, like, once you get into a match, you really want to stay with those people. You don't want to, like, leave and go try to find a new group of people, because then you have no idea how long it's going to take for you to get into a new match.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a problem, because some of the people playing this game are not
terrible?
all that...
They're terrible.
Okay, they're terrible. Yeah, sure.
I was watching.
I played... You'll see in this match, I played with a teammate, and I played with the same guy like 3 times on my team because there's nobody else to play with. Even when I left matches and, you know, reloaded, tried to get into with a new group of people, I would keep finding this guy, and he would keep getting on my team. He didn't get a single kill for every match we played. We played at least 3 matches.
Well, obviously he's being your decoy. So you can kill
Yes,
everything.
that must be it. Oh man, it was just bad. So,
well, I mean, I would think that's a serious flaw if, you know, you're exiting and entering in and you have to wait for another 20 minutes and then you still get matched to the same person.
yeah,
That's...
like I said, I don't know if it's just lack of people playing or what's going on, but they need to figure out a better way to do this. I know one person suggested bots. That wouldn't be a horrible idea, but you're going to see a camera cut here in a moment or two, just because there's so much in between here and later. It's ridiculous. I cannot stress how crazy this is that you have to wait 20 minutes just to get into one match.
So what's different about these matches?
There's the only thing that's different with this new add-on is one new map, which in my 5 or 6 games I didn't even get to see. I didn't even get to play. Never showed up. And the Advanced Alliance mode, the only thing that's different is that it's a little harder to detect your target.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't see them or spot them as easily. Your reticule is a little wider. Yeah, that's the only difference. I'm not a giant fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out and say that now. I found myself bored a lot at the beginning. You know, walking around slowly trying to find my target, and, you know, everybody else just walking along slowly. It didn't do a lot for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so eventually I just said screw it, and I just started running up walls and climbing on top of roofs and whatever and trying to get aerial kills, because that was just more fun than just walking around doing nothing. And it disappointed me because I liked the multiplayer. The other modes are great, and
Like
I had fun with them.
I've been in the office while you've been playing different ones. It seems like you're having a good time here.
Oh,
You were
great.
It seemed like you're just going through torture pretty much.
It was not fun. I mean, one problem is, as you can see, I'm level 12. I haven't put in a lot of time into the multiplayer. but the other people in the game are level 50 or level 40 or somewhere in the middle there. So I'm not as.
Does that have a significant impact?
I think it does. I think that when you haven't played the game as much as other people, they're definitely going to be better, especially in a game like this where it's very trial and error until you get the components down and you fully understand everything.
Well, because like with a lot of other multiplayers, you'll have it where if you're good at a first-person shooter multiplayer, generally you can go into a Call of Duty game, and once you understand the maps, then you're fine. Is that kind of the same case with this, or is it a lot bigger learning curve?
I don't know. If you've played the single player, you pretty much know the controls. There's a few nuances that are different. Stunning people, I still don't have the knack for. Using your abilities, certain abilities, I should say, can still be somewhat confusing. So look, any game there's a slight learning curve, but as far as like learning maps and stuff like that, you don't really need to know the maps so well. I mean, in this one, there's a large portion of the map where you can't climb up the building at all because it's like you just can't climb it. It's ridiculous. But other than that, knowing the layout of the maps aren't necessarily important because most of the time you're not really paying attention to where you are on the map. You're just trying to find out where your target is. So, I don't know. You can see here, like, I'm just running around trying to escape from my pursuer, the person trying to get me. I'm just trying to get away from because I can't even find where my guy is. So I guess, yeah, it is a little harder to find your target, but I don't know.
I remember watching. I don't even understand what happened there. It's just
at that point, it was just I was trying to climb a building, and the person that was following me saw me trying to do it, and he knocked me down and got the kill.
Oh,
that's all that was. I don't know.
So is it? It's pretty much one-hit kills.
It's all one-hit kills. Yeah. Or one-hit stuns or that kind of thing. If you're stunned, you're pretty much boned for like a couple of 10 seconds. But I do like that you have your ring there that shows you where your target's general area is, and then on the outside of the ring you see that little second. The second little thing there. That's showing where your pursuer is, which is nice. I do like that you have a general idea of where your person is, and that grows as they get closer, so you know whether you need to start thinking about evasive maneuvers or a place to hide or trying to find things. But like, it is harder to tell. Like, that was actually, I didn't lose my thing because that was the other teammate. So I just killed both of the teammates in that one little span of time there, which is nice. When you do those things, it's a great feeling. You really feel like, this is awesome. I love this. I'm a badass. I can just stealth around and do whatever I want. But there's a lot of crap in the middle of that.
It seemed like a lot of it had to do with how well your teammate was doing, that kind of stuff. Like, if you had a bad teammate, you're not going to have as good as time, which is you're going to suffer greatly if you don't have a teammate that knows what they're doing. Like I said, the one guy that I was playing with the entire time, not a single kill. I'm the only, and one match I came in first. I mean, I don't know how that happened, but I came in first in one match. I did not like that part because this close to getting the guy and like the end of the match, it was just nothing. And yeah, but what can you do?
This is the match that you did come first.
I guess I came in first in that one instance, but then I came in second, I believe, at the end of this. But yeah, I seriously look right here. I played 3 matches or 3 full games with this guy. I'm sorry, whoever you are. I gave you a bad player review because I don't want to play with you ever again. So if you're watching this right now, hey,
I guess he's gonna defriend us.
Step your game up or don't play with me in the future. So yeah, and then we're gonna cut right back into the next round here. The one part of this map, there's 2 modes to this map. There's a day cycle, and there's a night cycle per game. It doesn't switch back and forth. I think this is too dark. Maybe it's the screen. Maybe, I don't know. Well, the viewers can tell us in the comments if the screen is just too dark, if they have no problem on this map. But seriously, I found that to be a huge issue. I again, I do like that they put in the little red arrows when the person's right there chasing you. That's a very nice touch. I think I do pretty good with this one getting away. I kind of circle back behind them and get away, but yeah.
Can you kill your pursuer?
No. The only option you have with the pursuer is to stun them before they realize it's you.
Oh, okay.
And if they realize it's you and they're like, you know, on the offensive and ready to attack, you pretty much can't do anything. Except for hide and make it look like you're an NPC character. Which, I don't know, a lot of people like that you can, the part of the game is just trying to deceive your opponent, make them think that you're an NPC, but I find that largely boring, just walking around slowly. And then, like, there are instances where you're trailing behind your target. You know that this is the guy. This is the guy that I have to get. But because he's walking at a normal pace, and I'm also trying to walk at a normal pace, I'm not getting any closer to him. And it's really frustrating when you know that your pursuer is right behind you, just creeping in closer and closer. Maybe that's my own skill, not knowing what to do, but I don't know. It just seems cheap.
Well, definitely with the game seeming very dark, this map does seem like it's just... I remember watching you going through here, and at one point in time, there was like, you were trying to climb a wall, and you couldn't really tell there was a wall there. It was like black.
Exactly. It was just blackness. You couldn't tell. Which I don't know. I think it's got to be the map, because I didn't have any problems with other maps. Like, everything else was lit up brightly. I had no problems making out what was going on. I still had trouble finding my target, because I really have, like, right here, I have no idea who my target is. No, I barely know what the guy looks like. And I figure he's one of these two guys, and it happens to be both of them. Like, I'm just following one of them, and I'm like, oh, maybe one of these guys is the guy. One's an NPC, one's not. But no, they're both the targets, and so I lose them both. Well, I mean, that's cool that they were able to do that. So that just shows that they're skilled enough. But at the same time, I don't know. I just, at the same time, kind of felt like it was somewhat cheap. And then I die right there as soon as I'm actually ready to kill one of them. It's definitely a skill thing. I do think that if I put more time into it, obviously I'm level 12. You know, that shows how much time that I've put into the game, which isn't much. But
30 seconds remaining.
Say something. Say something, do it.
Say something.
We don't want dead air.
No.
People don't want to just watch this video. They want to listen to us talk.
Because they love our voices
Well,
so much.
of course they do. But yeah, 15 seconds left in the match. I find a guy.
You weren't
he
able.
barrels past me, but actually, this is cool. He jumps midair, boom, dead. I get that kill, but then it's not enough. Because I was like, oh, I killed that guy, and I didn't realize that my next target was like right below me.
Oh no!
So the match ended, and I finished in second. But that was cool. I liked the fact that I killed him right in midair.
You never got a chance to play the new map, right?
No, the new map never showed up. Like, I was just really surprised that it's this big thing. But that's going to conclude our playthrough for the Animus Update 1.0. We appreciate you watching. Write comments or email us at general.media or at something.
General at media-cows.com.
Thank you.